Our next speaker is John Russell, ARNP, a healthcare policy expert. He works at exposing corporatism at all levels, and he's run for Congress several times himself, so he knows all about money and politics. John?
Thank you very much, Anita. How many people here actually think we have a functioning democracy? We don't. We have a facade of democracy for those who are not paying attention. The president the other night, he always gives a good speech. But what was not said after the event was over by the pundit, except for one. One talked about the TPP, John Fugelsang on current TV. He was quickly dispatched. We need to go to another topic. The TPP has been described as NAFTA on steroids. So how does the president think we're going to create more jobs? Here in Florida, the Florida Democratic Party has just appointed, supposedly elected, but appointed, an individual named Allison Tant, who in 1999-2000 worked for DBT and ChoicePoint as a lobbyist. Both those companies were instrumental in removing 57,000 African Americans from the voter rolls. Her husband, interestingly, was a lawyer for Bush in Bush v. Gore. This is who runs the Democratic Party. So can anyone here imagine that we actually have an opposition party to the dominant Republican party in this state? I'd like to know what drugs you're smoking if you still think, after hearing that we do. It is more than that. What does money do? Money put Allison Tant in her position as a lobbyist to work against the people. The corporations work against the people. And when we think about it for a minute, everything is moving right of center. The left has vectored to the right over the past 20 years. And it doesn't matter who's the president. And it doesn't matter who you are when you're running for office, as long as you play ball. The people that are described in the newspapers and the mass media, the corporate media, as people that the ordinary citizen should support, these people are the people that raise the money. Our entire political system revolves entirely around how much money you raise. How do you raise the money? You raise the money by playing ball. So anyone who does not play ball is derided, discredited, and criticized. I know, because I've been one of those candidates. I'm not a real politician in the eyes of the corporatist media. And so it doesn't matter how well thought out your policies are, or who you are, or the reasons why you're running for office. It is purely about maintaining the status quo. It is the status quo and the establishment that we are here talking about trying to rein in today. That's what David's going to talk about. He's going to give you constitutional details and laws and so on, because I've been with David for several years now on these events. And he's going to give you the kind of details that should make you shudder in your shoes as to why we need to stand up. But how well are we going to be able to accomplish this when the people who benefit from the system currently in place are precisely the people that we need to take action on behalf of this effort? It's going to be a very difficult road to hoe, but what we can do is continue to educate people so we can get an even greater popular effort to stand for the idea that money should not be the sole determiner of who is elected to office and to represent us, because in truth, no one represents us. And that's what we're here talking about, is people not being represented by the people who they supposedly elect. I'm looking forward to hearing what David has to say today, because there's been a lot of new developments as we've gone along, and 5 minutes does not do justice to what the problems are. And we'll look forward to David here, and I thank you for listening. Look forward to seeing you people in St. Pete tomorrow.